Hi, my name is Lamisha Carter.
Hi, my name is Brittany Johnson.
Hi, my name is Samira Komi.
Hi, my name is Hector Marquez.
Hi, my name is Julia Rendon.
Today we're going to be talking about the bill HB 781, and it has to deal with the relating of caregiving, screening, and training by substitute care providers for children in the conservatorship of the Department of Family and Protective Services. We're going to see that one of the main problems in today's society, not just in the local but national and global community, is the lack of training within the people who actually give care to children and minors. So there are three types of caregiving that is being given by the it's been divided by the caregiving. One is foster care, the other one is going to be kinship care, and the last one is going to be adoption. Some of the things that we're going to be divided, my teammates are going to explain a little bit further what each one of those is and how some of the solutions for those things are.
I'm going to be covering foster care systems in the local level. On a local level, it's very imperative for the adopted parent to be trained on how to be a great foster parent. I know that training can go a long way, and to make a difference between other kids who are high risk, who have special needs, or who need a little bit more care than the average child. So training on this level can be convenient for them if it's offered online or if it's offered at the local community center. In addition to that, being able to provide advertisements for the community to bring awareness of how imperative it is to get the message across that training needs to be done. Everyone cannot be a parent, but it takes a special parent to raise a child that's not his own. There are many benefits of having the training that the foster care system could give to the future foster care parent, with the understanding that the child may find security with the foster care parent, and also for the relationship between the foster care system and the parents to also spread the word around about how the benefits of fostering a child and the continual of relationship with the child.
I'm going to talk to you about the macro factors and issues that create or sustain the bill of HB 781. And the issue that was occurring that the state realized that they don't have any oversight of the training that was being required by the caregivers that were having the children placed under. So the state didn't know how closely those private placement agencies were adhering to the standards of training. And the Department of and Protective Services had little oversight of the programs that private agencies use to train caregivers, and they didn't know how many hours each of those agencies was actually required. So the state was unable to assess how effective or appropriate the training is for the needs of those children. And especially the factor that there were some deaths of those children was occurring while they were in the hands of those caregivers. So legislation had to make an important first step in changing how the state trains and regulate private agencies that train those potential parents. So it mandates that the state, so it needed to mandate that the state evaluate those trainings and see if they were really being helpful to those potential parents.
Introducing House Bill 781 in the Texas legislation as it relates to the screening regulations and guidelines for those who apply to be substitute care providers or foster parents. The bill requires 35 hours of training to become conservatorship in Texas, thus promoting a more standardized screening system to be eligible. Prior to HB 781, the substandard screening and training was only 20 hours, and participants could opt out of the training at any time. The purpose of the training of the Department of Family and Protective Service is to assess whether foster care or adoption is best for the child and the family, and to consider them eligible as a licensed family. A licensed family is considered one that is approved by the state and to have met basic standards in safety eligibility. The scope and the purpose of the screening process and licensing of approved family is to reduce the predictable risk of health and safety of the children. Restrictions and regulations to the foster care system are ordered to maintain agency's mission of providing safe and stable out-of-home care to children until they are able to return to their families or until permanent placing in a home is found. The 84th legislation session adjourned on June 1st with the passing of House Bill 781 that passed the bipartisan House on June 19, 2015 with 100% progression. The new law will be in effect as of September the 1st, 2015.
The bill focuses on doing home evaluations and also doing assessments on the parents so they can be eligible to be foster parents, kinship care, and do adoption. What I'm proposing to do is to focus more on the background check, not necessarily on just the parents, but also the people who are living in the house. Our main goal is to have the kids to be safe and be safe from harm from anybody who are living there. Most of the children who are placed in this foster care, adoption, or kinship share have been neglected, either emotional or physical. So it's important for us to strive for the children's safeness. And another thing that we found was that there is an organization out there that's helping the parents by training them to support the children and help them strive, and also by helping them grow. This program is called PRIDE. It's called Parent Resources for Information, Development, and Education. This is an organization that has grown throughout the years. This organization has helped these parents so much to help the children and also to become better foster parents. What I'm proposing to do is for the Children Protective Services to get more involved in the cases, for them to frequently visit the homes where the children are placed, at least 3 times a month, to make sure that the children are being taken care of. Another proposal that I offer is to be home regulation for the places where the children are being placed in. Home hazards are a big issue in children places that they're children, and it is important for us to take care of any electrical plugs, anything like stairs. It is important for us to have a safe environment for the children. And third and lastly, I propose that there should be mandatory meetings, mandatory support and training for not only the parents but also for the children. It is important for the children to work together and for the families to work together, and this will help positively grow as a family. And this could be adoption, this could be foster and kinship care. This could help so much if they work together.